I say Kablasas between a good resource, a good start. But Uncle Diwana, yes, retinal. You see about a good snow. After say, yes, she give me ye, Okufi, saying a one who observations been away about a team of a say, Uncle Yamain.
Osia, that's it. Me as a technical person, based on my background in terms of coaching, me will be when you watch a game and you see say the game has been lost tactically. When you go home, you cannot sleep because I have had a sleepless night because I tried to analyze the game and certain decisions that were taken by the technical team of Ghana. And Mami, I had a sleepless night. Okay. As of now, I cannot even forgive myself to say, as a coach in this country, who are even ahead of us, they are supposed to be in the realms of affairs to carry this country in terms of competition, but it's unfortunate. We just lose our guard and give opportunity to others who take advantage of us, and nothing comes out of it. 40 good years. Yeah. It's not a joke. Mm-hmm. The last time I win Afcon, okay. Because I have a student of history, you know, and I cannot forgive myself as a coach in being in this country.
Okay, so in terms of the technical aspects now, can I say, then your coach Milovan, a writer, and now some Ghana, it is that defeat.
Yes, based on the SC between Ghana and Algeria in terms of friendly match, yeah. I was thinking he's being smart. Okay. Knowing his pedigree, I was thinking maybe he was trying to hold up some cards just because on per se, the Moroccans will know his true identity. Mm-hmm. Because he's now dealing with new generation of players. But looking at Nyemana against Algeria I was saying, oh, that's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Because I was not enthused about the scoreline against Algeria. Yeah. So I was hopeful, Moroccan game, based on what he did against Algeria, he was going all out by what I was reading him. Because sometimes we coaches, you need to read the mentality of your colleague. And I was trying hard to read him, and unfortunately, he didn't live up to the bidding. Reading him wrongly. So it's really sad. It's really, really sad.
In terms of substitutions during the match, I'm not focusing about too late. So over changes I didn't say Uchenna or consider go and sana. But according to him, during the post-match, no say, oh, na here say I didn't say no or best sacranima, but me name the ones who are as a technical person. Changing no 4 men or don't by just about 6 minutes in upon game no. Ofe say never sent Kebantem.
One, he even got the starting lineup wrong. Okay. Why am I saying that? Because as a coach, you need to identify the quality of your players. You need to know, individually, their strengths and their weaknesses. He played Thomas Partey and Idrisu, Baba Idrisu. And when you look at Idrisu, his style of playing, he's a player who is just a square passes player. Okay. He's not a player who will give that penetrative passes to our attackers, either from the top or from the flanks. So ideally, being a coach, I wouldn't want to play he and Partey together. Okay. Because when you look at our left fullback, we have Baba. Yeah. The system he was supposed to play is what I call a defined role. Okay. By identifying the strength and the power of each and every player. We have Baba at the left fullback. So adjacent Baba, you play a left-footed player to augment that area. At their comfort zone. So you have to put a certain Mubarak Wakaso there. Okay. Because when you look at our midfield setup, on a left footer, then you plant Thomas Partey, who will be playing with a certain Agyapong. Okay. You see, so that system, you have given each and every one at their full strength and even at their own comfort zone without any struggling. No.
Okay.
Then you have to deploy somebody who should be somebody who should have that kind of explosive run.
Okay, Kochi, Posoma na menko Yawundi na me colleague KG enikumo. KG otimen kama wakaba ba NET2TV so.
Nana kopi me paso me ton kapa na me ojide se bibia sise yi o there.
I had the Sido high come out, but reactions in town sad kakra because Ghana lose so much against Morocco. We know how o camp or no be so say. I don't know between catch fi last camp.
Nana on the hands so I mu twa wo hono. Ebia don amodo so chan because mu over 30 million. By any pack akra na e wa ha na em say yewra akokra tan Nina say eno ada near wa we shemu pa say eno ma betuma koyi e de ama.
Hello Kofi. Hello KG. Okay. You better come back na ye ne no akodi nkomo na ya he. Kochi Enra, the entire 90 minutes of the game, my boy, no. Look like say one decent chance pen in ya, just open to the no boy, no. So, Obo entire 90 minutes. Not going to critique more than 3 chances crowd. And I think say a worry.
Yes, it's a serious concern to our team because when your captain, the day are you, because he's aging, no, he's not that pacey player. That player that will take the ball, take the opponent to their half. Try to enter the box to do something with the ball all the time. Only temperament in view. So attitude to some players when they are aging, they lose it. They are just ordinary passes of the ball.
Okay.
And then so we needed that creativity. That player who should be mobile, take ball from the parties to to effect those penetrative passes to our winger. Because we are lucky we have Kamal Dean and Joseph Pencil.
Okay.
These are boys that we could use to punish any opponent. But because of Sa rule now, the boy, I think they should have been put inside the box instead, rather than play him in that role. Because I would say anytime the face of the game changes, he's the one who is supposed to change the face of the game.
Okay.
But you see him, we are stuck. You even see him that his colleagues will take the ball and even run past him without him making any movement. And draw power game no more.
Okay. There was another issue about goalkeeper Jojo Walcott. Anytime we have Bobiano, na bowling ball no. Nowadays modern football, goalkeeper they have to start attacking from Wechi. Because also your opponent Morocco goalkeeper na onya Bobia or started from Wechi because the moment we balloon ball no. I work with 50-15 there. Wow, was strength, and now we need the ball. But minimum didn't here only lay as experienced goalkeepers trainer, former goalie. But Oshaya ma throughout the 90 minutes. Same way, na Jojo airborne ne game no.
You see, Osiahini, it's all boiled down to a more game plan. Wow, volleying that ball upfield, no. Sometimes. Maybe that was what they deployed. But going into the game, they were supposed to read the game fast. That is why I'm always complaining about the technical team.
Okay.
Because the Moroccans were not that constructive in terms of almost style of play. Trying to counter-attack from the flanks and cut in and do those almost style of play. And they didn't do it. They were just an ordinary side. Wow. So Walcott was supposed to have that composure because the new modern trend in terms of goalkeeping is a keeper must be able to keep the ball and play.
Yeah.
So the technical team was supposed to signal him to stop ballooning the ball outfield. But they were sleeping on the job. You see,
because Obakrana should be say be our target player be our the ball man, but the ball was just playing the ball into the. Of
course, because we don't have that arrowhead person like that Samoan type. Who, without the ball, you see him give pressure to the opponent. We don't have that type of player in Jordan Ayew.
Yeah.
So why do you have to be floating the ball? And Jordan his area ability is poor. He's not a player who is good in terms of air ball. And I ever can say, who floaty ball man or bet me half a ball now, BB.
Yeah.
So you start the build up right from the fullbacks.
Of course.
Wow.
Okay.
You see, so tactically, we were not on top of issues. We were just sleeping. And high and rap.
If you know, joining a high NET2TV 2021 Afcon coverage, you know, and Ugua Sua Oshi. Neneno, Yemao, a game between Algeria and Leone. A crucial game because this is a game that involves current champions ever live on NET2TV. After this game, another game about 4 p.m. and on 7 day home coverage about Nigeria and Egypt. And I see live on NET2TV. Now your last game of the day in Sudan and Guinea-Bissau. Because of time, you share straight to a game now Algeria and Sierra Leone. Algeria, this is their 19th appearance on our PA tournament. Now, some best finish winners in 1990 and the last edition of course so Egypt 2019. Ranking now, more ranking 29th in the world. Sierra Leone, this is their 3rd appearance on our PA Afcon tournament. Then on best finish, you know, say my appear the group says 94 and 96. What shot so far tournament na now? It look like say gamer Zimbabwe and Senegal a boy and ra it take a penalty and sana Senegal for a winning match. And they say look like say Obia Ubonabonti, you can't underrate Obia. And I say between Sierra Leone and Algeria there. Algeria for win. But before that, you come back to Yaoundé. Na yene Kejin was K Aqua baby.
Yana Nana, and you know, to say that American. I was supposed to be but a normal Korean farmer, and after the game, and some baby now the course to get more audios and videos, no. Coach Milovan Rival, Echo PM, or the press, and as a post match conference, and as some more kind of lectures and telephone. So, normal Korea, about giving now, you know, as a dictate the piece, then you create chances, and then now, not Morocco for lucky. I know what to share. I know that you know your cocoa try your best in a one-on-one. Vision one of my opinion now. The amount international. The Ghana Libya any more move here so a while. You want to say, yeah, technically. And no man should have created I'm farmer. And do you meaning some more voice and more video no. On one can say it wasn't fit, it wasn't fully fit. And I know about 2 or 3 players were not fully fit. But now you had almost book game no. And it's about time. I was it me a 3 years near Castle Cheney Park. No quality is so down for. Say any probably war, not to be and what to no intimate more game now. And you know the bit medical and say, me a fit up about. The medical to me there was a regime much more.
Okay. Small network challenge BNT. I think say what man can crab about because so coach now me come about Algeria game now you're just about a few minutes to kick off. Let me say for now, tournament situation, look at say Obia no Obia bo game no too. 1 year Sedia, Ebia Nanema Afasakra.
Yes, Osiani, football have revolved. And to who old mentality in running football, no, you will still be in the wonderland.
Okay.
You see, times have changed. That is why countries are doing a lot of investment. When you look at the Ghanaian opponent, Moroccans, if you see the investment they have made so far, it tells you clearly that they are trying to adopt the German style because they have a motive in even winning the World Cup. Because facility no more here. They have over 1,000 players in camp from one generation to another. You see, it tells you, say, football, no, this is a sport. Sometimes when you look at you hear the money clubs are spending on each player weekly. You ask yourself, sometimes why didn't I play football? Wow, and see, we need to take this game or this sport seriously as a nation.
But I think say Real Mahrez, he will be the star man of this particular game.
Look, so you can imagine. Real Madrid, who play week in, week out for Manchester City, is in this game.
Yeah.
Wow. when you make that comparison to our side, which player do we have?
Set Partey.
Yeah, we have Partey.
Yeah.
But when you talk about Partey, when you look at the Algerian side, it's not just only about Real Madrid. Look, they have the luxury to even drop Hakim Ziyech. That young chap who played for Chelsea. Can we have a similar attitude? We cannot. Because we always surround our national team with players who do not even understand the meaning of wearing the national colors. Hakim was dropped because the coach complains that anytime they call him to come, he reports to training late.
But tournament is such and say exceptional players and a changing the Madiama teams because of Vincent Bakasia, Cameroon national team captain. On the day, Omega or share that 2 penalties in the team in here. And right, take Sadio Mane to change the game on the win the man team. No, so they come arrest the other night, no, Partey a player and so okay, is the star man away team now. The other night, yet then they to me is Sunday mama.
Wow, and untina tactically, no. Now we have come to the realization that Partey, anytime he plays for Ghana, no, say if we give him that free rule to join the attack in terms of his playing, he always gives us a go.
Okay.
Wow. So the technical team is supposed to know the strength of Partey anytime he's playing for the national team. But because you get into the tournament and you are experimenting. Okay. You don't go to a tournament and be experimented. It's not a stage for experiment.
Okay. I had NET2TV 2021 Afcon coverage, and now Ugusaoshi. The game between Algeria and Leone. You're just about 2 minutes. Now you're joining the center field for the game. Kochi, have you a prediction for the first half?
Yes, definitely. I'll go in for the Algiers because since 2018 they have not lost a game.
Okay.
It tells you how prepared they are.
Okay. And you're joining a center field for the first half of the game between Algeria and Leone. After the game, you have to also.